I mean, this is one of those stories that, it's two movies. We're living in two separate realities. And what you think about the story and what you believe is based on where you sit politically. I'm sure, Democrats are fully in line with Obama's statement. They think this is, just bullshit. It's a distraction. It's a smokescreen. It's a smear against, to try and hide and change the subject. And I'm sure, all of Trump supporters believe very deeply that he's right. Obama was the one who directed this and sent his minions to go gin up evidence, this sort of fake evidence that undermined his entire presidency, the first term anyway. And so, do independents, are they open-minded about this? Can they be swayed? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? And to your point, it gets pretty granular pretty quickly. And so I'm just not sure that. And as you mentioned, right, the media played a real or central role in propagating this narrative, right, in the beginning. And they show no interest in really sort of, doing the same thing in the other direction now. As this information is coming out, yes, the New York Times wrote a sort of obligatory story about, Tulsi Gabbard comes at Obama with new documents or something, but certainly not the sort of, feeding frenzy and drip, drip, drip that we were subjected to with leaks about, the Russia collusion thing for months and months, years actually, by all of the major networks and all of the major anchors and all the major papers. So there, because it's not getting that same, yes, if you watch Fox News or if you're in the sort of conservative media ecosystem, it's getting a lot of attention. But outside of that, I don't know that it's breaking through, especially with people who are maybe, sort of not super ideological or super news driven, and they're focused on their lives. So, the other issue that I would say is that the reason that the administration finds themselves in a bit of a, sticky wicket is that here they're pushing for full, total, transparent disclosure about all this stuff, get the truth out, right? And then you've got the other competing story, which is the Epstein files. And there it's kind of like, well, yeah, well, you know, we'll release, I've instructed Pam Bondi to release anything that is legitimate, but Barack Obama made everything up. So none of that stuff is real anyway. So, I mean, it's not, they'd be on more solid ground if they were pushing for, sort of total transparency across the board, but they're not.